FIFA, una dey find hype for World Cup where Giant of Africa no dey go. Do something, make Giant of Africa go World Cup. Then that hype wey dey find from tomorrow or next tomorrow you go begin see am. Whether anybody likes it or not, Nigeria is the Giant of Africa. Nigeria is the Giant of Africa. Now politicians keep us like this. If not, when it comes to influence, online, offline, now we get am for Africa. So FIFA knows just that if they pain FIFA say how they wan use help Nigeria, their hands are tied. If not, if FIFA fit help us, then for help us. They need us, not just to come and play on the pitch, but because of the hype we bring to every competition.
So people have been complaining that there is no hype when it comes to the World Cup that will be played this year. And truthfully speaking, this year's World Cup has no hype in any form, way, or shape. There is no hype. But if it was before, Coca-Cola could have been doing adverts, Glow in Nigeria, a lot of MTN, everybody, they are doing, advertisements. People are talking about the World Cup everywhere. People are, it's bubbling, it's shooting. But
so the update I got about the Super Eagles coach contract extension issue is that it was actually the coach who puts the information out in the media. He changed, remember a few days ago, he changed his management and he want to mesmerize or force the Nigerian Football Federation. So I wouldn't blame him also because he's trying to be smart, but he can't force us. Some of the things he requested they are irregular things. He need a
Hello guys, how are you all doing today? So guys, I want you to take a look and watch this video. We are still on Nigeria must go to the World Cup. I don't know if that's not your hashtag, but for me, that's my hashtag. Nigeria must go to the World Cup. The World Cup needs Nigeria. The World Cup can never go on without the Giant of Africa. Imagine the Giant of Africa not being at the World Cup and you expect the World Cup to move well. No. We are still on Nigeria must go to the World Cup. So some Nigerians have a lot to say about this. Guys, please, for those of you who are a lover of football, you have to watch this video to the end and let me know what you think in the comment section. Guys, if you're new on this channel, this is your first time watching my videos, what's stopping you from subscribing on my YouTube channel? Can you please subscribe so this channel can get to 3,000 subscribers, please? Guys, please watch this video.
To this year, nobody's talking about the World Cup. In as much as it will be played in the US, the world power, and other countries like Mexico and Canada, still there's no hype. Nobody is talking about the World Cup whatsoever. And that is really, really bad. That is bad. And do you know why it's bad? And do you know why there's no hype? Because Nigeria is not going. Because the most populous black nation on earth is not going. So how do you expect a hype in it? While the most populous black nation in the world that has the power to the internet is not going there. So FIFA, if you have sense, if you have brain, make sure you include us. Take away Congo. Congo don't have hype. They don't have hype. We have all the hype. We have the influencers. We have the men. We are everywhere in the whole wild world. Just imagine that Barcelona, as in Barcelona, just imagine that Nigeria is now going for the World Cup. Imagine that they now say, oh, Nigeria has qualified. Imagine the error. Even that we are not even going is even a hype. That Nigeria is not going for the World Cup. The whole world is talking about it. That's how can Nigeria that have the best team in Africa not go for the World Cup? So FIFA, if you have sense, include us. Take away Congo. Because the people that represented them have dual citizenship and it's not meant to be so. So, and I heard that the verdicts about that will be, given today. So if you know what you have to do, do it now by taking away Congo and giving us and putting us there. And putting us there. So if you like, use your brain. So that the hype will come alive. So that the hype will come alive. So guys, tell me what you think about this in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on all social media platforms. Let's go, guys. But FIFA, use your head. Use your head. Cheers.
And secondly, Ronaldo and Messi factor, the two players with the biggest fan base in world football, have not started promoting the World Cup. Why? Because Ronaldo fans right now, we are focused on the Saudi Pro League. Let our goat win it. Messi fans have already won the World Cup with their goal, so they are not so hyped, nothing dey ginger them. But when it gets to that time and these two players progress, you go see hype. Another factor is Yamal Mbappe factor. Yamal Mbappe factor will be another factor because these two players are players that play for the two biggest clubs in the world, Real Madrid and Barcelona. So this fan base will hype their players. If the Lionel Messi and Ronaldo factor doesn't come into play, I think Yamal and Mbappe factor will be another thing that will push this World Cup. So when the time comes, it will get the hype. But if you want more hype, add Niger, everywhere goes still.
You need house, you need flight tickets, vacation. Those are things you get in the club. You can negotiate with your employers. But increasing your money to $130,000 a month, Nigeria cannot afford that. We don't have that resources for you. So that's just the truth. And you need also blame me. He has used Nigeria to climb. And he has some people giving him wrong advice. Whether win or lose, he's going to get another job. He has built his profile using Nigeria. So, but the problem is that even if we have better coaches, we have Nigerian coaches who are abroad at home that can do this job, but will they give them the job? No, that's the problem. We have a dysfunctional system whereby local coaches or coaches are not even giving up. There's one thing that stood out for me. He said he wants open hand selection of his player and the invitation. So it's an indictment on the Nigerian Football Federation, whether we like it or not. For a coach to put that as one of the criteria, it shows that the people in the federation are being involved in the invitation and selection of player. I can speak for myself. When Stephen Keshi was the coach of the national team, several members of the Nigerian Football Federation were imposing players on him. I knew this firsthand because the former media officer of the Super Eagles, late Ben Alaya, was my editor, was my boss. I was the editor of, he was my GM, I was the editor. Several times, he was on phone with Keshi. Several times, I've listened to conversation with him and some members of the NFF. In fact, several times I had to record. I still have some of those records. I had to record some of those things. There were times in team selection, Keshi would tell them, okay, I'm going to release. There were players who were mentioned that should not be invited. There were players who wanted to force on him and everything. That's one of the problems. So even if you have a good coach today, with the Nigerian Football Federation create an enabling environment, we have great players who have turned to ex-internationals who are working with top clubs across the world. They can't. If you put the, why do you think Sheyi Olofijana doesn't want to come to Nigeria? If you give him an opportunity, he can be a good technical director for the NFF. Mike Emenalo did very good job with Chelsea. He can come to Nigeria and even help them to revamp the technical department of the Nigeria. But those type of people will not be able to come because the environment, nobody wants to work in a toxic environment. That's just the biggest challenge. So on this issue, nobody to blame NFF. Is the coach that is being greedy.
I know Nigerians will go to the World Cup. I know that one very well. I know Nigerians must go to the World Cup. Some people are saying in the comment section that Nigerians are not going anywhere. Nigerians will not go to the World Cup. Nigerians should better forget about the World Cup. Why should Nigerians forget about the World Cup? Why should Nigerians forget about the World Cup? Can the World Cup be so entertaining without Nigerians? Of course, no. The World Cup can never be entertaining without Nigerians. Nigerians have the population to cheer up for people to buy the tickets, so on and so forth. So it's preferable FIFA puts Nigerians. If FIFA does not want to put Nigeria, they should just transfer this World Cup till next year, okay? They should just cancel the World Cup for this year and put it next year, because without Nigerians, I'm not watching the World Cup this year. Anyway, guys, I hope you all are actually enjoying this video. If this is your first time watching my channel, please do well to subscribe, like, and drop your comments. See you guys. Bye.